Coming up on the next episode. Alright, what we have here is the 12SA7. Now this is the original tube from the Packard Bell, right here. And we have it set up, and I have the roll chart up here at 12 SA7s. 7 is the normal short, 4 is the setting here, 12.6 on the voltage filament, 45 on here. 4 is up, 2 is down, and that's it. That is it. Now there is two sections. This is a 2-section tube, so we will test the other one next. But for this one, we're going to test this and see what it looks like. So let's turn it on. Let it warm up a bit. Wiggle him around a little bit, make sure everything's hunky-dory there. I think it is fine. We'll adjust the the line test right into the middle. And that's perfect. Let's do our short test. All up. Nothing there. Up 1 on that. Nothing there. 1 on that, nothing there, that one's up already. 1 on that, nothing there. Up, and there's our, I started to say there's our 7, but there's our 7 right there. And 8. I'll do 9 and 10. Not that it really matters because there is no pin 9 and 10, but there you go. Alright, let's see what you test. Alright, we're looking like 62, 4, 6. About 67 on the meter. It's in the good range, and that is good. So we're happy about that. We're going to do the other test now. The only difference on the other one is, let's see here. Everything's the same. Everything's the same. 44 on the number here. So bring that down just a hair. 3 and 4 are up, and 2 is down. So that's the only difference this time. So let's run through the shorts again. Those 2 are up. Same settings. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, let's test it here. Also good. Looking to be about 64 on the meter. So that is a good tube. Not a great tube, but it is a good tube. Now, let's test the one that we got in the mail today. And yes, it is warm. Warmed right up. These are from Bob Dobush. He's a pretty good guy to buy tubes from. I think so anyway. Let's see, some of these are not marked. That's Q7. So the SA7 must be one of these here. Alright, this must be it. 12 SA7, yep. These are supposed to be new tubes. New old stock, obviously. And the 12 series tubes are all metal. So that should be, let's see if it just goes, maybe this goes up to the bottom. Get it out to the top. Well, SA7. There's a look at that tube. It is a nice looking tube. And, there we go. Turn that back on. Make sure it warms up a little bit. Now we're on the second test. Here we're going to just do the second test first, then we'll do the first test. Not a big deal one way or the other. Same test, basically, just one switch bit difference. So we'll let that warm up a minute or two, and we'll run some tests on it. I think we can do the short test because it really doesn't require too much warming for the short test. Nothing bad there. Nothing bad there. Those two are up. A little bit of short there, just a flash, I should say. 7 is the normal short. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Now the other one tested this 64. So let's see what this one tests. Oh yeah, looky there. That is a new tube. That's the difference right there that you can see. Second test, 3 goes back to the middle. Just the 4, and that's about it. We'll run through this again. Again, I don't think this is necessary. I don't think this, although you see that moves a little bit. I don't know if that means anything, but oops, wrong way. Up, little flash. 7 is normal. Nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. All right, let's test this one again. It is a darn good tube, very good tube. So we're happy about that. Alright, going to turn this off and shut this down, and then we're going to remove the tube and check another one. Alright, now we have our settings set up for a 12SK7. Again, normal short 7, 4 on this, 12.6, 52, 6 and 8 are up, and 2 is down. This is a single section tube, and you line just a little bit there, get that back on the straight and narrow, and that is. So let us do our short test real quick. One up, one up, one up, one up, one up, flash, no problem. 6 is up, 7 is our normal short, 8 is up, 9, 10. Alright, no problem there. See what this one tests. Well, it is good at 60. Not great, but it is good. So that will be good. Now this I just noticed. I really didn't notice this before, but this is a metal tube also, which is good. So far, the only one that hasn't been a metal tube, and it looks like the other 12 SQ7 is a metal tube as well. So 2 out of the 3 that should have been metal tubes, I think, were. So that's good. So let's get this one out of here. And that was good. And we'll stick the other one in. The new one. I think it was this one here. No, that's the SQ. I keep getting the wrong one. SK is what I want. SK. There it is. Alright. Let's double check, make sure it's the right one. It's a Westinghouse tube. 12SK7. It is correct. You know, with these black pin bases, it is hard to see where the locating pin is at. It is right there, so let's warm that one up a little bit. Let him sit there a second or two while we wait. So all have been good so far, and that's good. Obviously, we like it when they're good. So it'll be interesting to see if that metal 12SA7, as like I say, the converter oscillator tube is metal. If that will cure any of our problems, like I said, I'm also going to switch around the antenna leads on that radio, just in case. Now, looking at the radio, difficult to say, but if we put them where they went as far as the chassis lineup, they probably are wrong. So, anywho, that's that. Alright, it should be warmed up by now. Let's run through our short test. Just give that a little tweak there. Okay. I don't think it's all that important to get that lined up perfectly, but, you know, is what it is. Flash, up. 7 is our normal. Up. 8, or 9 and 10, I should say. That's good. Let's check this one. Again, over 100. Brand new tube. Should be, right? The way I think about it, should be. Alright, that's good. So far, so good. These are, again, the tubes that Bob Dobush sold me. I thought they were reasonable. I forget now exactly what I paid. I'll flash it up on the screen what I paid for the full set, and with shipping. And again, I think it's just, Bob's a very good person to buy from as far as the tubes. The tubes have always been good. He generally has everything you need. So that is good. Alright, our last 12 series tube is a 12 SQ7. And let's get that one out of the POG radio. Let me look it up on the 12 SQ7. I'm going the wrong way. SQ SN ST. Uh-oh. No, 12 SQ. 12 SQ. Nope, not there. Alright, we'll have to look it up somewhere else. I'll be right back. Alright, I was able to find the listing in the big book. 12 SQ7. And this is a triple section tube. We have the first one, and these are normal short is in the position of 8. So that's a little bit different. So the first section test at 2, 12.6, 62, up is 2 and 6, and down is 7. So there you go. That should be our normal thing for this first section, and this is lined up good. So let's test our shorts. Up. Uh-oh, number 3 is shorted. I don't think that was part of it. Let me double check. SQ7, 3, no. It is not. So no, it is not. It is not supposed to be shorted. It is obviously shorted. Let's go ahead and check the rest of them. Up. Now 7 not supposed to be, but 8 is. 8 is a normal short. So we do have a bad tube there. Let's do a little. See how that works, if that does anything. Nope. Nothing there. Alright. So that is a bad one. Let's do the next session. Just in case that's different. I don't think it'll be any different. Like I said, the normal short for all these is 8. So let's go down to 1 here. SQ 12.6, 56 on the this setting. There. Up is 4. And down is 3 and 7. Alright, there you go. Let's just see if that makes any difference at all on our short test now. I don't think it will. Yeah, it did on that. Only shorts when you go up with it. That's different. That's up already. And 8 should be shorted. And it's not. Interesting. So 4 and 7. I'm gonna make sure I got that right. 4 and 7. No, I don't. 3 and 7. 3 and 7 is supposed to be down. There we go. Now maybe we got it. Nope. 3 and 7 down. 4 is up. So again, that was the way that worked. So there's no normal short there this time. So I don't know. In fact, there's no short at all. I'm gonna go ahead and test it, just to see. And it is bad. Interesting. So that is a bad tube. I'm not even going to bother with the third test because there's really no sense in it. So let's do our new tube and see if that tests the same. That should give us an indication of whether our book is wrong or whatever. After testing the ones from Jack's T3, I'm not saying this book is perfect, obviously. So let's go back to let's turn this off. Go back to 2. 12, 62. 2, 6 up. And 7 down. Is that what it was? Yeah. Alright, let's get the other tube in there. Interesting because that tube works. I mean, the radio works, we'll put it that way. So obviously we're not going to put that one back in there. Let's see, this should be a new one here. SQ7. Alright, so it's set up already for the first test. Let's put that in there. Let him warm up a little bit. This will be interesting because if it tests the same way, I'm 100% sure that there's a problem either with the tester or the settings. I'd lean towards the numbers on the book being wrong because there's really nothing to these testers. If you've ever looked at the schematic for one of these, there's just very, very little there that would, a couple of capacitors maybe, a couple of resistors, and basically the filament voltage, and that's pretty much it. So, alright, let's see, our line voltage is a little bit off. Let's put him over there just a hair. Got him lined up. Now let's go for our test. Now again, what was our normal short was 8 on this, I believe. SQ7. 8 is the normal test. 2, let's double check these. 2, 12.6, 62. 2 and 6 is up. 7 is down. And that's correct. Alright, let's do that. Normal short again is 8. So 3 should not light up. No light there up already. 3 is not lit up. And that's a good indication there that it was a bad tube then. Up, up, up already. 1 up. 8 should be shorted. It is. 9 and 10. Good deal. That is a good tube as far as shorts, and looky there. 82. Call it 82 or 83. Good tube. Real good tube. Alright, should be. It's brand new. Now for the second test, let's go ahead and turn this back off. I didn't do that last time. I need to start doing that. Second test is pin or over to 1, 12.6, 56, 56, 4, 3 and 7. 4 up, 3 and 7 down. Alright. 4 up, 3 and 7 down. Correct. Alright, let's give our tube another little shot of juice. Let him get hot again. Again, 8 is our normal short. We'll run through these real quick. Should not be a difference, I don't believe. So far there isn't. I need to put some kind of piece of wood or something under that. Level that up a little bit. 8 is our normal short. 10 10, no good. Okay, all good. And again, there we go. 88. 88 in the good. That's a good section as well. Now let's turn that off. 12SQ7. Third section is 1. 12.6, 48. 5 up, 3 and 7 down. 5 up, 3 and 7 down. All right, there you go. Let's turn him back on again. Make sure she's all got some juice. Everything good to go. Let him warm up just a hair, and then we'll run this short test just again. I know, again, I don't think there's a difference in it because there shouldn't be. I'll put it that way. Up already. Nate, they're a normal short. No good there, no problem there. There you go. All good. And we have a 70 reading, which is still good. Not as good as the other ones, but it's good. We're happy about that. So there you go. There's a good 12SQ7. And get that out of there. Hopefully. I tell you what, that is a stiff tube in there. There it goes. All right. That is going to be set off to the side. That will go in the POG. That should increase our SQ7. That is our which tube is that? Our converter. Not converter, or detector? I think that's the detector and first audio amp, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's what that is. Alright, our next tube up is, alright, we have the 35Z5 in there now, and it is set up correctly. I do believe it's on the chart here at 2 and 3 is our normal shorts on that. 4 is our first setting. 32 is our setting for the filament. We have 5 or 26 on this load setting, and let's see, 5 is up and 7 is down. 5 is up, 7 is down. All right, there you go. That's our good thing there. Let's check our shorts real quick. Again, 2 and 3 is it? Yeah, 2 and 3 should be shorted. 2 is not. 3 is not. I gotta. Oh, let's do that again with it on. Let us warm up a little bit. I hope I didn't test some of them with jacks like that. Lordy, lordy. Let me out of here. So there are. Let's get our line test voltage up, and it is. The tube is lit up. We can see it. Get that right there. Now let's do our short test. Nothing there. Short on 2. Short on 3. Nothing there. That one's up. 6. Nothing problem there. Nothing problem there. 8. No problem. 9 and 10. Okay, that is a good one as far as that's concerned, and by gosh, it is in the very good over 100, and we're happy about that. So that's a good tube. Let's turn him off. This is again the one out of the Packard Bell or POG, so that will be able to be replaced. I will have to get a replacement for the other on the Packard Bell, the 12, I think it was SQ7. Is that which one it was? Pretty sure. Let's test the start to get to 50L6. That wouldn't work. It would not work at all. So SQ7 is the one that we tested already. 35 Z5. There we go. Again, another nice new tube. Let that warm up a little bit. See, it is warming up. I see the filament. And it looks like the line test is pretty much right on the money. So we're going to do this short test. Again, 2 and 3 is the ones we're looking for. There's 2. There's 3. 4 is good. 5 is already up. 6, good. 7 up 1, still good. 8, 9, and 10. All good. So let's throw our, and again, that's the same way. That's a very good tube. Very, very good tube. So that's good to know. We'll take that one out. That one will go in our POG. POG. We'll have to, again, like I said, get with Bob, order another 12SQ7. That's that. Now see, the 50L6 is our next one. Let me look that up and I'll bring you back. All right, we have the 50L6 loaded into the tester. It is warming up. Go over our settings here real quick. According to our chart here, is 7 is our normal short. 4 is our circuit test or circuit setting. 50 is our filament voltage, and that's set right. 28 is our setting here on load, and that is correct. Our up values are 3 and 4, and our down value is 2. And that it should be. And I see it's warming up. A little bit of a tweak on the line test, no problem. Let's do our test. Again, 7 is our normal short. Everything's hunky-dory there. It is shorted. Little flash on 8, but it's okay. And that's it. Test is good on the shorts. Let's try our value, or looks like 82. I must say that's a good tube. Real good tube. So happy about that. Let me take this out. Go ahead and shut this off. And that will go back into the Packard Bell. Now our brand new tube. Open him up and get him out. And that is a brand new tube. 50L6. Got him double checked. Alright, there you go. Let him warm up. So, I think in this case we did find a bad tube, which I'm pleased about actually. It's nice to know that the tube tester does work. Probably again with the Jack's 12A6 tube, I believe it was. Probably just a misprint somewhere along the line, I'm guessing. So we have our tube warming up, I believe. It's hard to see because that top is a little dark, but I think it is. So let's do our checker thing again. So 7 is our normal short. No problem there. None there. Yeah, up and up. 5 is good. 6 is good. 7 is shorted normally. 8, fine. Flashed is all. 9 and 10 is fine. Alright, our value is well over 100. It's a good tube. Very good. So there you go. There's a look at the tubes for the POG and the Packard Bell. For those who were interested, hopefully that includes you. You know who you are. Alright, that's going to do me on this part of it. And next part is going to be changing the wires around. Let's take a look at that real quick. Now, as I think I stated already, I left the tubes out of this, by the way, so I could get in here. If you look at the wire here, this one over here probably should go there, and this one over here should go there, and they are backwards. So I don't know that that has anything to do with anything. I really don't. But again, you know, that's how we're gonna change them around. So if that works, I'll be happy, and if it doesn't, it's no big deal one way or the other. But again, it's just a kind of quick look at it, I guess, is what we're going to do. So let me get things set up in here. I doubt that I'll do that this evening. It is 8:22 now on this Wednesday evening. I have a video for in the morning. It is a flapping video from this morning, and hopefully you will enjoy that. Let me show you this. You'll get to see or hear about this too as well. So let me go ahead and show you that real quick. This is the North American radio I was talking about in the flap, and it is a complete radio. It has a little P chunk missing out of the case, but other than that, that's a pretty complete radio. Now here's one of the. This is the not bypass, the coupling cap that I took out off the wiper. And that's the one I'm pretty sure was the bad one, causing the problem with the low audio. Either that or there's a transistor out. We don't know yet. We'll have to find out. But anyway, that's that one. It goes right up here on the wiper, as I said. And I'm about to do some digging on it and make sure I know which one of these goes to the base of the driver transistor. And the other one I was talking about is right here. These two traces here, you can see are a little shiny. I think that's where it goes. As far as I had this one, if you take all this off, there's a long lead from the capacitor itself that goes over there and makes that trace complete. If you take that off, there's a space here, and I don't know, I'm pretty darn sure that was that trace came up when I pulled that out. So that's why I went ahead and made it on around. Why else would you have a trace coming up halfway up the thing if it wasn't supposed to be meeting the rest of it? You know, that's the way I look at it. This one I was sure of. This is the plus side of the capacitor. So I'm going to do some tracing, make sure that that goes where it's supposed to go and stuff like that. But we will come back on this, and I don't know when, but we will. And we'll get this working. So, all right, that's going to do that. Let me get, like I say, set up for the next segment, and we'll do that, and we'll test the POG again, probably tomorrow. As again, it's 8:24, and probably won't do that tonight. This again is the second video I've made today, so that's enough for anybody. So we'll join you tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube. Here on a Thursday, it is 10:36 now in the AM. I am at the bench, as you can plainly, I think, see. Before you on the POG radio, we are looking at the two new joints that I soldered. This is the connection for the antenna that I did reverse, as I said I was going to. And so that has been done. The new tubes have been installed. And let's back out of this a little bit. And we'll get to take a look at it. And we're going to turn this on. It is plugged in. I have not turned it on yet, but I will do so. And it is now on. Don't see any tubes lighting up yet, but you know. Oh, now there's a light. Okay. It is plugged into the constant 125 VAC of the isolation transformer. And there you can hear the radio is playing. I don't see it making any improvements on the sound of it. Let's go somewhere else and see what we find, if we find anything. Nothing at all else on here.
Special pricing on washers and dryers and kitchen appliances. At Lucky's, we carry American-made.
Well, it gets the local station, but that's about it.
And they're all on sale. And of course, it's grilling season. Memorial Day pricing on every grill. Check out our selection of fresh from the
within an inch of your farm.
Alright, the only thing I have left to do this as far as electronically trying to get it working is the rest of the resistors have not been checked. So that has to be done. Again, that I don't know that that's going to improve this. I hope it will. Like I say, it does work.
Two of the ag industry's most trusted
sounds, you know, normal.
Precision agriculture, ag data, and the newest technology.
It's just when you get it off the station a little bit, the birdies come along, and that's the only station it does receive. So
now at withinanInchOfYourFarm.com.
I don't know.
Within an inch of your farm, presented by John Deere. Nothing runs like a
just
Deere.
a good way of going about it, I guess. I don't know.
WBZB.com, brought to you by Beach Heating and Air, your local Amana dealer.
Like I say, we'll get under there, and that's our next step on this one, is to basically check all the rest of the resistors out and make sure they're in tolerance. I will do that with them in circuit unless I find something that tests questionable. I will then remove one end of the resistor and test it again. But that's what I generally do on testing resistors. I leave them in circuit. If they test under a little bit, usually it's not a problem, because other items in parallel, coils, resistors, things like that, could cause them to measure underneath their value. But now if they measure over their value, that's cause for alarm, because generally there's no way it can do that. But I mean, you know, still be good. So that is generally a good indication that they are bad. So alright, we'll go from there. So what we're going to do, and you guys want to end this here, and you guys have a pleasant day. I am going to work on the North American radio again after I get this wrapped up, and that'll be on another video, but like I say, it will come along soon. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see a little birdie flying by.